Hi everybody, I'm Kristin Chenoweth. You're watching Up Late with Ben Sumner.
Keeping you awake. This is Up Late with Ben Sumner. Tonight on the show.
Up Late is seeing stars tonight. We have Kristin Chenoweth in the studio. Travel back in time with us, Tulsa. We get the scoop. We'll be right back.
Up Late Insight.
Coming up next, we have the lady of the night, Kristin Chenoweth, in the Up Late studios. Don't miss it. And then to close out on the show right now, we have the Kristin Chenoweth. Thank you so much for being on Up Late.
Of course, man.
It's a pleasure having you in the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, you're in Tulsa to promote your new book. Tell us all about it.
Well, I wrote a book with Simon & Schuster about my life so far. Hopefully I'm not old enough to have a memoir.
No.
Please.
But you do have amazing stuff going on. Tell us, if somebody picks up the books and read it, I mean, what can they experience? I know your life story, you've been on movies, film, stage, I mean, everything.
The book is really about my upbringing and how it helped me get through and started in my career. It's about adoption, it's about faith, and sometimes making decisions that not other people with faith would make. And it's basically about the business and what all experiences I've had, both good and bad. I think a lot of people out there who want to pursue this or just anything, you know, they think that that I've just woke up and had an overnight success, but in fact I've worked incredibly hard and got my master's degree at OCU and went out to New York and worked my butt off, and you know, then you see the fruits of your spirit, and you're like, okay, so it's happening. And pushing daisies was an amazing experience for me. You know, every job I had, West Wing, Broadway, all the films, it's all been great. I love what I do, and I feel really lucky that I get to do it.
I'm a big fan of Frasier, so I remember seeing in Frasier the
Portia.
locker room scene.
Portia.
Oh, I love that. That's
I loved working with him because he's like, just ad-lib, just play, just have fun, and that's the way I like to work. And I was going to probably be on there more, but then the show went off the air.
Yes.
I always say, if you want your show to go off the air, cast me.
No. So tell us about your experiences on Broadway.
Well, I've had a lot of great experiences. Obviously, Charlie Brown, I won a Tony for, so that was a big life change for me. I did Wicked,
Yes.
a little show. Maybe you've heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually going to be coming here soon.
Really?
Off Broadway, yes, which we're all excited about. Yes.
That's great. That show means so much to people. I originated the role of Glenda, and people just love the story between these two girls. And I think, you know, when I read the script, I was like, this is really going to be big. But I had no idea. Like, my mind still isn't, you know, able to understand how big. It's still running. I think by the time I'm dead, it'll still be running.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I was a part of something that people love so much.
Coming back to Oklahoma, being from Broken Arrow, what do you think when you come back? I mean, has it changed a lot to you?
You know what? When we were flying in last night, I was looking, and you know, I'm sure it has changed. By the way, let me just say that. But to me,
it's still the same.
It's still the same, and we immediately went to Sonic. Mm-hmm. And hopefully I'll get to Chick-fil-A today.
Oh, yes.
There's some things I've got to do while I'm here. There's an old store that my mom used to go to called Miss Jackson's. I don't know if they still have it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd love to stop by there. I remember in our front yard, we had this huge mound, like a big hill. And 7 years ago, I came back just to sing at the Performing Arts Center. And I made my friend drive me by the house, and I saw that it was just a little bump. So it's just funny how you remember things, you know what I mean? Yeah. Totally.
In fact, you'll be coming back soon for OK Mozart. Tell us about that.
Well, I come back, I think it's June 20th. People have to check my website, but I'm really excited to be invited to OK Mozart because it'll be a little bit more classical evening, more what I was trained for. And I get to go back, I get to come back home again, and all of my family's coming, And hopefully you guys watching out there will come. I promise it won't be boring. It'll be very exciting.
The cool thing is the Up Late Show is a proud sponsor of the OK Mozart. So
Really?
yes, we will definitely all be out there, and hopefully most of the viewers will as well. So thank you once again for making it up here. And I have to ask you one thing really quick.
Course.
Your favorite actor or actress you've worked with. Tell us about that.
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one.
Put you on the spot.
Okay, no, it's good. It's a good question. I was in a movie called RV.
Oh yes, Robin Williams.
And I have to go with Robin Williams.
Absolutely. Not a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
How was it working with him?
exactly what you think. Insane and crazy and fun. I loved working with him. As far as women go, oh, that's a tough one again because I sure did like working with Nicole Kidman in Bewitched.
How was that?
fun.
How was that experience? Was that?
It was really fun. It was my first big, huge budget movie.
How was Will Ferrell? I mean, is he as funny as he is on TV?
He's just like, you know what? No, he's a little bit more shy. He's like more about
Really?
being a dad, and
Yeah.
he's very kind and sweet and soft-spoken. Not
Really?
funny?
That's a big surprise.
I know, but he's the best. He's a sweetheart.
Thank you so much for being
Thanks
in the
for
Up Late
having
Studios.
me.
Up Late, we'll be right back.